Hi everyone, we're here at DLD Munich for Silicon Student series of interview highlighting challenges of entrepreneurs, and we're here with Naveen Jain. Thank you for being with us.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure and honor to be here.
Great. So can you first tell us really briefly who you are and what you do?
Well, I'm an entrepreneur. As an entrepreneur, you only have one life. That means your work and your personal life is one and the same. So when people talk about having a balance is really simple. It's all personal because your work becomes your passion. You live your life for what you believe in. So to me, becoming an entrepreneur is the greatest gift that you can ever give to the humanity. Yes, people think of an entrepreneur as someone who has started a company. To me, being an entrepreneur is simply a mindset. When you start executing and when you start to solve a problem, you become an entrepreneur. Not about having an idea, not about having a solution. It's about when you go out and execute, that's when you become an entrepreneur. And you think about solving a problem, sure. In terms of, have I started companies? Sure. From mining the moon to having an information genome, yes, I've started many companies.
Great. So that mindset of being an entrepreneur gets you to be confronted to a lot of barriers, a lot of challenges. So can you tell us about a particular challenge that you had to face? How do you have to overcome it and the thought process?
So I think in life, entrepreneurship is always a roller coaster ride. And people will tell you it's like a cruise. It's never like a cruise. It never goes smoothly. In fact, it's always going to be the days, the highs are the best highs you will ever have, and the lows are the worst thing that will ever happen. But as an entrepreneur, you take that in stride. And the reason you do that is because you believe in yourself. So the biggest challenge for any entrepreneur is losing faith and not having a team around them to be able to sustain itself to remain motivated. You have to have a cause and a passion that is so deep in your heart that every day you wake up and say, it doesn't matter what happens. If I have a drop of blood left in me, I'm going to go out and make it happen, right? So challenges are simply an opportunity to reevaluate that are you going on the right track or it's time to pivot. And in life, as an entrepreneur, you have to be always true to yourself. And that means your heart tells you when something is not working. Listen to that voice, and that's the time to pivot. Your job is not necessarily to make the idea work. Your job is to be impactful. It's not about just being successful, it's about being significant, and you can be significant in a number of different ways. When you start a company, what you start with and what you end up with are normally very, very different. Most entrepreneurs who are successful, they'll tell you they always had that dream. Oh my God, it was nothing but a straight line. But the honest entrepreneur will tell you they didn't have a clue what they were going to do when they started. And it morphs and it changes. They get their feedback. No business plan ever survives the first time the plan touches the reality.
Exactly. So did you had some moment where you kind of lost faith and in your career, and how did you manage to get back on track?
So you never lose faith in yourself. There are times, did we change what we started out? Of course we did. There are a lot of times you go out and pivot and change and morph all the time. And that's called adaptability, right? To me, there was never a time where we thought we will never be able to go out as an entrepreneur and succeed. We knew our original idea may or may not work. But every single time when we found something doesn't work, it became a stepping stone to even a bigger idea, a bigger success and a bigger challenge, right?
And do you think there are like some kind of signs that can tell you when you kind of losing faith or losing track? Like say some people say it's harder to get up in the morning, or maybe in the way people see you, or other kind of particular signs that can help you to tell you you have to change something or be more passionate or try.
Very simple. Be true to yourself. Listen to your inner voice. It's easy for me to go out and tell the world life couldn't be better. In your heart, you know when things are not working.
Yeah.
Listening to that voice and being true to yourself is all you really need. So having that gut instinct, and by the way, people talk about gut instinct as if it's something mythical.
Yeah.
So it turns out that as we are learning more and more about the human biology, not only we have the neurons in our brain, they found the whole neural network, the neurons in your gut. Yeah. So when your mother says listen to your gut, what she's saying listen to the second brain, not just only the first brain.
Right. Yeah, so that's kind of the hard challenge for us to try to have more people to be entrepreneurs and try to listen to your inner voice.
Yes.
Not something you can really educate, but you can just put people in an environment where they will try to learn how to listen to their voice. And
that's called integrity and honesty. Because you have to be true to yourself. And the best thing, even before the biggest business deal, what I do is I close my eyes and I feel, do I feel good about this deal? Do I feel good as the deal is being executed? I look myself 2 years from now. Am I feeling good 2 years from now? And if somehow I get the feeling I don't like where this is going, I walk away from it. Right?
So honesty and integrity to learn to listen to your second voice. Okay, great. Thanks you a lot, Naveen, and thank you for being here.
It's a pleasure and an honor. Thank you.